What's up? It's Shay Parker here checking in from the KYS Block Party. We're down here at Martha's Table at the Commons, and I'm sitting here with Tre Burwell. How are you?
I'm doing great. What about yourself?
I'm doing well. You
That's
just
good.
got off the stage.
Yep.
Hot energy. How was it?
Hot. It was hot, but it was good though.
It's
The energy
It's
outside is
H-E
crazy.
double hockey sticks outside.
Yeah, I just had to change shirts before we got on video. But it's super hot and energy's crazy outside. Everybody's feeling it, so I say it's a great turnout.
Okay. All right. And have you been to one of our block parties before?
I've never been to a block party, but I've been to Kiss. I went to Kiss Fest last year, but I've never been to like a block party.
Okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your music. What you got going on right now?
Okay. Well, my name is Tre Burwell. I'm from PG County. I'm an R&B artist.
He from PG, y'all.
Yeah, PG. I've been doing music all my life, playing keys since I was young. And right now I'm just living my dream. You know what I'm saying? Got different singles out right now. Got an album, Icon. That's out.
I know. Yeah. So tell me how that came about, or tell me what the creative process was like for the album.
Behind Icon, well, I just wanted to showcase my musical diversity. In terms of like not having a regular R&B sound, I wanted to give different type of feel. So I just went in the vault, and I'm in the studio every Friday, so all the time. I just went in the vault, and I'm just picking songs that kind of contrast each other, but also give the overall R&B vibe.
Okay.
So that's the process behind that. And I call it Icon because I wanted to have like larger than life type of, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. So how do you feel like you've evolved from when you first started doing music, or at least from when you first started taking it seriously until now dropping Icon?
I feel like my first project production wise wasn't as good as what I'm used to hearing now. Production, that's the main thing, and also writing, like the writing style, the songs are better quality now. That
You
comes
been
with
through
growing.
some things?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just comes with growing.
What you been through? What's your favorite song on the album?
Probably Cupid. And it's crazy that you said that. It's Cupid because Cupid is a song I wrote when I was going through like a complete heartbreak. So it's kind of like me being vulnerable on the track. So that's like why it's my favorite.
Okay. All right. So how has being from PG or just the DMV in general, you know, living in Maryland or being from Maryland, being so close to DC, how do you feel like it's impacted your music to stand out and be unique?
Well, I feel like the DMV culture is all like automatically unique. So like to have that like a part of me is what's going to separate me from like everybody else, period. Because we have like different types of styles of music we listen to. Like we have go-go, like we like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That crank. So like on a track, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that thump. I'm looking for that fire, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the culture is definitely going to be a part of me. It's going to separate me from everybody else.
All right. Now going into the culture. So DC has changed a lot.
Yep.
This area has changed a lot just
Yep.
with gentrification. What's been your perspective on how it's changing? Are you more so, I know I run into a lot of people who are like, I don't like this. And then there's some who are kind of like, you know, I'm ready for the area to evolve and, you know, I'm going to embrace the change. Or do you fall somewhere in the middle?
I kind of fall in the middle. I like the change in terms of like the way everything looks and how it looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're like taking down old housing and making new housing. But like the gentrification thing is kind of like, is it an issue? It's kind of like an issue in terms of like people coming from DC, and then like the crime rates in like Prince George's, for example, have like risen. But I don't have an issue with it, but I think it could have been done differently.
Okay. That's understandable. I mean, gentrification sounds really good on paper, but in practice, so a lot of people lose. So I can understand the perspective on that. So, all right, I've been asking all the artists who come in here. I know you saw the top 50 greatest rappers of all time list. Now, did you see the DMV one?
The DMV, yes.
All right. What did you think about it? Real opinion.
I mean,
we're in a safe place here.
I think the list is kind of, you can't like see when you say DMV top 50 list, you can't put Gunu and then put Logic on the same list like that. Just so I think it's like a little illogical, but I mean it's a list nonetheless. I hope it's not real.
So you kind of feel like they just put anybody,
not anybody,
threw everybody up there.
I like the people on the list, but I feel like the categories are different. Like you shouldn't be able to put a trap rapper and like a mainstream rapper in the same. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, they did say it wasn't in any particular order.
Okay.
So there's that. Now I was on Twitter and I saw a top R&B list of all time. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Well, who do you think should be on it? Since you didn't see it.
Okay, well,
And you're R&B, so.
And that's not including pop. It's just like strictly R&B.
Strictly R&B.
So
and
I'll
give you some examples of who was up there.
Okay.
Tamia.
Okay.
Tevin Campbell.
Oh.
Tyrese.
Okay.
Ashanti.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like it's a real R&B list.
Ashanti.
Rihanna wasn't up there.
Wow. Okay. Well, Omarion should be on there. Usher should be on there. Boys to Men. Do they do groups or they was doing like individual?
There were some groups. Yep.
So I think Boys to Men should be on there. New Edition should be on there. Jagged Edge should definitely be on there. Jodeci, like.
These are like the people that you grew up on and that, yeah.
Drew Hill, like, yeah.
So where do you see yourself in the next 3 years?
Hopefully I'll be at the peak of my career, performing as best as I can, writing as best as I can, everything like 100% up to par. Hopefully I'll be the best in the game. That's what
doing everything you're doing now, but on a bigger scale.
On a way bigger scale.
I feel it. So the little birdies in the room are telling me you did a cruise performance.
Yep.
And who was on the cruise?
It was Post Malone, Cardi B, Dej Loaf, The Baby was on there, City Girls. It was like all the headlines.
Tell me you was just gonna breeze right over.
I don't like to brag. I don't boast. Like, I'm a very humble dude. I don't.
So modest.
Yeah.
How was that experience being around all of this top talent, being in the same space as them? Was that kind of like confirmation? Yeah, I'm doing the right thing.
It was more than confirmation. Like after that experience, I haven't been the same. So it was a step up. Like it's like now or never. It's do or die. So I definitely took a step up, and I can't turn around and go back. So
what was the feedback like?
They were feeling me. I was actually performing. I performed the song I just performed for the block party, Let Me Down, the second song. And this like girl, she broke under security like while I was performing. Like I was in front. She broke under security and started dancing on me. So I was just dancing with her. And it was live, you know what I'm saying? It was a good time. That's all it was.
That's what's up. What's up. So when's the next big thing?
This was a big thing. Today was a big thing. The 93.9 KYS block party is a big thing.
I like to hear it. That's the right answer. Thank you. So tell everyone where they can find you, when we can expect some new music.
Okay, well, you can follow me on all social media at Tre Burwell Music, TreBurwell Music. You can expect some new music within the next month or so.
Whew. All right.
Some heat.
We out.